Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark may party together at Super Bowl LIX. Pop icon Taylor Swift, WNBA sensation Caitlin Clark, and President Donald Trump all plan to be in the house for Super Bowl 59. Super Bowl 59 is, like always, a see and be seen scene. And this weekend in New Orleans will be no different, with two of the most famous women in the world having an even more legitimate reason for showing up. Beyond just being A-list celebrities who want to hang out at the biggest sporting event of the year, Taylor Swift has a rooting interest in the Kansas City Chiefs in their chase for a third straight Super Bowl title. Her rooting interest. The pop icon is the girlfriend of Chiefs superstar tight end Travis Kelce. And what about WNBA sensation Caitlin Clark, who grew up a Chiefs fan as a kid in Iowa, and who has become fast friends with Swift? Yes, there are indications that this star-studded affair will also include somewhere in the audience at the Superdome the biggest star in women's sports, Clark. During the playoffs, the Indiana Fever star accepted the invite from Swift and Kelce to sit in their suite at Arrowhead Stadium. We don't yet know the seating chart for the Swift-lib party this week, though we do know a bunch of her celebrity pals will be along for the ride. Also part of the show on Sunday, President Donald Trump is planning to attend a first for a sitting president. Kendrick Lamar and SZA will perform during the halftime show. Oh, and while everything about those big-name folks is set to go viral, including the video below that shows Clark arriving in the Big Easy, there is a football game to be played. The Chiefs, who are set to play in their third consecutive Super Bowl this Sunday and can become the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls, are healthy and ready to go against the Eagles, led by superstar running back Saquon Barkley. The Chiefs, who won 15 games during the regular season and beat the Texans and then the Bills to win the AFC, are slight favorites in this rematch of Super Bowl LVII from 2 years ago, when the Chiefs beat Philly 38-35. Kickoff will be on Sunday at 5:30 p.m. CT on FOX. Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady will be on the call. And with the world watching, that was win vs USC and Caitlin Clark's jersey retirement game brought in a big audience. Basketball fans were tuned in to see Iowa defeat USC and for Caitlin Clark's jersey retirement ceremony. It is no secret that the Caitlin Clark effect began at Iowa. In fact, her final game for the Hawkeyes, a loss in the national championship against South Carolina, drew a larger broadcast audience than any non-football sporting event in 2024. So it was only fitting Clark's Iowa jersey retirement game continued the tradition of delivering big ratings. Iowa upset USC in what was a thrilling contest last Sunday, and immediately following the game, Clark was honored in a ceremony at Carver Hawkeye Arena, with lots of eyeballs tuned in for the festivities. The Fox broadcast of the game drew an average of nearly 1.1 million viewers per Sports Media Watch. That number is good enough to make it the second most watched women's college basketball game of the season. USC's win over UConn from December 21 still holds the top spot. That contest, of course, featured a much-hyped showdown between Juju Watkins and Paige Buchers and had an NFL game as a lead-in. All of the above is just more evidence of the wave that is women's basketball, for which Clark was the catalyst, but which has continued through other stars like Watkins. Not only did the WNBA brand completely explode in Clark's rookie season with the Indiana Fever, but the NCAA women's game has seen several showdowns bring in impressive viewership numbers this season with Clark now in the pros. Therefore, it was only fitting that the Fever star's return to Iowa was seen by so many, since the interest in Clark and the sport as a whole has clearly not waned one bit, which was once again proven by the ratings for Clark's Iowa jersey being hung up in the rafters.